Super League, to Olympic distance, to age group world records, to Kona. Go longer with the right fuel at the right time with SFuels.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. On a blanket with my baby, I'll be having breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Poncho Man. Welcome to our 11th year of Breakfast with Bob from beautiful Huggins and the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt. We're brought to you by Master Spas, SFuels Go Longer, HOKA Let's Fly, Form Smart Swim Goggles, Quintanaroo Zoot, the original triathlon brand, and of course our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, fourth place here back in 2019 at the Ironman World Championship. Obviously, first time back since. Laura Philipp, everybody. A round of applause.
Thanks,
How
Bob.
good does it feel to be back here?
Yeah, so good. I can't describe it. It has been a while, nearly 3 years, and the fourth place definitely left me hungry. And I remember I said immediately after I finished, I want to come back next year and do better. I want to make it on the podium. And then I had to wait 3 years until I could finally return.
Well, and then the next Ironman World Championship was going to be in St. George. You come down with COVID right before, like a week before the race, when you were so ready. Your training was better than ever, right?
Yeah, exactly. In the past, I was usually stopped by injuries on making it to a big start line. So that's definitely something I worked on, staying healthy. And I did stay healthy, and I had a very good preparation. And then on the day where we wanted to fly out to the US, I started to get first symptoms of COVID. And I did a rapid test immediately, and it turned out positive. And from that moment on, it, I think, took me 11 days until I was negative again. And then, of course, St. George, the dream to race there was gone.
St. George was gone, but then you took that training and the fitness and you went to Hamburg and killed it. 54:38, 4:31, 2:45:38, 8:18. Was that one of the best races you've ever had?
Yeah, absolutely. I surprised myself with this one. I think it was 6 weeks after having COVID. I was very unsure about my form, but I was so hungry to race. Like, I think it was my revenge for missing St. George. I wanted to race and show that I'm in good form and, yeah, do an Ironman. And it was a very special experience to race in Germany with the home crowd. And then to be able to produce such a performance was, yeah, amazing.
Well, and then Ironman Austria ran 2:44, Ironman Finland 2:52. So you've gone from being a 3-hour marathoner to really mid-240s. You've changed your game.
Actually, in my first Ironman back in 2018, I already ran a 2:52 without carbon shoes. I think we have to mention that because I do think it makes a difference.
Big difference. What do you call them? Kaboom shoes?
Carbon shoes.
Carbon
shoes. Sorry, kaboom.
That's good.
Yeah. And yeah, in Austria last year, I really wanted to test and see how fast I can run after a strong bike.
Yeah.
And I really touched my limits, I think, in this race. I never was so like kind of empty after a race, but it's also a great feeling because you want to see where your limits are, right? And from that race, I took away a lot of confidence that I can actually run faster than I might think I can. And from that moment on, I tried to push the run, of course, in every race. And Hamburg, I was able to produce another 2:45 marathon, even though my first half was 1:20, and I would love to stick to that pace.
2:40, what the heck?
That would be great. But yeah, of course, it's tough. I mean, you get more tired in the end, and if you have a multiple lap course, it gets more crowded. So it's definitely harder to stick to your pace. But I do feel like if I found my rhythm, there's not much that can stop me.
And what would it mean to you to win this race? Because once you finish fourth, there's no reason you can't win this race.
Yeah, it would mean the world. There are so little people that can actually make it to win Hawaii, and to be one of them would a dream come true. I mean, I use this race as a daily motivation to work hard, and to have like my best day on this island would just be incredible.
I love it. Laura, thanks so much for taking so much time. Always a treat to get to chat with you. Laura Philipp, everybody. Poncho Man, take us out.
Thank you.
Under the boardwalk, I love the sun, the boardwalk. We'll be having fun, the boardwalk. We'll be walking above the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love on the boardwalk, boardwalk. And breakfast with Bob.
And Poncho Man, everybody.